No, it's not creepy at all.
The new film Jigsaw will be the 8th film in the Saw franchise and will pick up 10 years after the death of the Jigsaw Killer. After police begin discovering murders that resemble the work of the deceased psychopath, the investigation opens again and things get gooey. For more on your favorite movies and TV shows, subscribe to Universe. Some of this is kinda graphic, so be warned. Now let's find all the missing pieces to Jigsaw. The Jigsaw Killer isn't motivated by a need to kill, maim, or torture. He is motivated by a need to teach. He just so happens to teach through torture, maiming, and murdering. Though according to him, he never intends to kill anyone. The purpose behind Jigsaw's puzzles are life lessons on gratitude or morality. He calls these lessons games, and designs each to target what he perceives as a flaw in his victims.
I want to play a game.
If the victim dies or kills another in the process of completing the task, Jigsaw feels like that person didn't deserve to live because of their failure. John Kramer was a highly educated civil engineer with a loving wife named Jill. Jill ran a drug recovery clinic, and John was a successful property developer. But after the loss of their child through the actions of a patient of Jill's, their marriage began to fall apart. John soon develops colon cancer that metastasizes into an inoperable brain tumor in his frontal lobe. He attempts suicide by driving off a cliff, but survives the ordeal and learns to value his life and appreciate the resilience of the human body. John decides to spend the rest of his shortened life testing others' will to live. He apparently takes no pleasure in hurting others, but it is what is necessary in order to teach them how great a gift life is.
Congratulations, you are still alive. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive, but not you. Not anymore.
He takes Cecil, the man who caused the miscarriage of his child, as his first victim, and his creepy riddles begin.
Live or die, Cecil. Make your choice.
The name Jigsaw comes from his ritualistic removal of a puzzle piece-shaped cutout from his victim's skin if they fail his test. The police and press find these macabre tokens and dub him the Jigsaw Killer, though he himself doesn't approve of the name. Because of his degrees in engineering, John is extremely good at using what is available to design ingeniously deadly traps and puzzles. These tasks often involve self-mutilation, hurting others, or psychological torture. In addition to, of course, saws, some of these include razors, electricity, nerve gas, fire, needles, poison, nails, explosives, acid, guns, freezing conditions, strangulation, and of course those good old reverse bear traps. Jigsaw sometimes talks to his victims through Billy the Puppet. The puppet was originally meant to be a gift for his unborn child, but when John lost his family, he turned the puppet into a spokesman who delivers the terms and rules of the deadly games. John Kramer dies in Saw 3, but the series has continued with the use of flashbacks or messages being delivered from beyond the grave, such as an audio tape being found inside John during his autopsy. John's eventual death doesn't stop the Jigsaw legacy from living on in his 3 apprentices. The survivors of John's games sometimes take the lessons so much to heart they feel the need to teach them to others. Some eventually become sadistic murderers outright who create inescapable traps in order to settle scores, but the line of psycho murderers who follow in John's footsteps turn out to be following his masterminded plan the whole time. Jigsaw releases October 27, 2017, despite Saw 3D being dubbed the final film. It appears you can't kill the Jigsaw Killer or the franchise he stars in. For more on your favorite TV shows and movies, make sure you subscribe to Universe. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. To death.
Brought to you by The Evil Within 2. The Evil Within 2, available now.